Wow, look at that! Third tries the charm! Alright, everyone, it is I, Schrodinger Jastar Valentine, and oh my god, the tech issues with this PC just seem to be getting worse and worse and worse. Like, this is the 5th time in 3 weeks I had to restart stream 3 times because my PC literally just wouldn't boot up. And yeah, it's getting that ridiculous, everyone. It's actually just it's insanity. Hopefully I can diagnose what's going on with my PC, even though I have a strong sneaking hunch whatever it is related to what's going on my hard drive right now. Like that is, just whatever's up with my hard drive is what's causing all the duds and stuff to happen as well. Just because like this used to happen way less often before my hard drive started going bad. So maybe just my hard drive going kaput is just what's causing all this to happen. I don't know. I don't know. Just more shit to figure out, I guess. But yeah, today we're going to be we're actually going to be checking out a real classic among VRChat worlds. We're going to be checking out the Great Pug. Yes, the Great Pug, the legendary OG bar of VRChat. Well, pretty much OG bar. I mean, there were a few other places, that were around during that time period as well, but in all honesty, I think that the Great Pug is one of those few original places that is, still, still standing to begin with, but also is, still somewhat famous, still somewhat recognized, more or less. So, yeah, in all honesty, I think that I think that the Great Pug is pretty much as close we'll get to, you know, the classic worlds as we can, at least nowadays. I mean, there are plenty of other classic worlds standing as well, but this is like one of the most well-known ones. And it has been long my favorite. Um and I mean, it's not really that much of my favorite anymore. Usually I stick to questy worlds because most of my team is questies, so I have to, stick to quest worlds most of the time. And then give myself these worlds as a little treat afterwards, as a little, post-work treat that I can pretty much give myself at the end of a long day. That's pretty much how I view PC only worlds nowadays. Just, little treats at the end of everything. So, yeah. Yeah, that's that. Like, way back in the day. And hang on, let me mic check here. Alright, we're good. That took a little longer than usual. But, yeah, we're good. Sorry about that, everyone. Alright. But yeah, way back in the day, way back before, I had really a crew, before I had a team, before I met Sarah, the love of my life, my significant other, and all that jazz. It was way easier for me to, it was pretty much way easier for me to, go to PC only worlds and not have to, deal with all the questy stuff because, I was pretty much my own lone wolf and I was always using a PC. That's pretty much how it's always been. However, nowadays, yeah, I'm not so lucky anymore, am I? Nope. Nope, I gotta, constantly worry about the questies, constantly always have to go quest compatible worlds to make sure that all my friends could join. Yeah, it's a whole thing now. Like, and sometimes I actually do catch myself longing for those simpler times. Longing for a time when, I didn't really have to worry about quest compatibility or any of that, when I could just explore as I saw fit. But honestly, those times sucked, and I'm way better off, with my current situation where, yeah, I don't have as much freedom of movement now that, I constantly have to worry about the parade of questies falling behind me. But I do have friends now, and oh boy, it's gotten a lot more fun now I have them. All you guys, and I mean all of you, you are all wonderful. Just keep being wonderful. You're awesome. But anyway, enough talking about the past. Let's get at this. Let's actually do this here. So, right away. And oh my god, YouTube, shut up about the audio bit rate! I have my mic back on. Happy? They really need to fix a lot of things with the YouTube stream UI. It's just too pushy in my opinion, and it just, yeah, there's just too much complaining, too much pushiness. I just don't like it very much. But yeah, overall, let's begin with the aesthetic. Right away, you can see that is way, way nicer than the Black Cat. Like, not just a little nicer, just night and day. I mean, yeah, it does look a little plain compared to places like. Well, actually, no, it looks way better than the Crimson Fox, aka my upcoming world. But then again, this guy is a professional map designer. Like, I'm a hobbyist designer with, only a little bit of self-taught Blender experience, which is not really that much. I'm still, far from a professional as you could get. Like, I generally still don't know what I'm doing half the time. I'm just, just putting things together and hoping they work, and, that's pretty much it. Whereas this, you could right away tell is very much designed by, a professional map maker. Like, everything feels like it belongs, everything feels like it has a purpose. Everything, just really matches the feng shui and the overall general design of the structure, which really lets you know that they care quite a bit about consistency. Something that I honestly feel Black Cat doesn't. Yeah, I know, right? But yeah, sometimes when I go Black Cat, I just feel like, in the rare instances that I actually go there, because most of the time I avoid that world like a plague. Um, I could tell that it was very much just thrown together at the last minute. There was a lot of stuff just out of place or just not lined up correctly. Like that entire world it's a mess. It really is. But this, oh boy, I could just tell that whoever made this world, Owl is his name, really cared a lot about detail and all that. So yeah, just hats off there already. And just about the aesthetic too. Like they just kept everything just, you know, consistent, didn't change up too much. Everything looks, just and feels just very well designed, very fancy. This place is definitely very fancy. Definitely has a fancy 70s esque or more old timey esque bar feel to it. Just a classic kind of bar feel going on, which I definitely enjoy. But yeah, the main lobby here, very well designed. Wait, what the fuck? Since when did they include a fish tank? Oh yeah, the fish tank is actually a new addition. That is a very recent thing, and that's meant to be the tip jar for all the monetization stuff that they're doing. Which I am gonna be a bit honest, that sort of thing. Yeah, no, I don't like the tip jar stuff at all. I don't know. It always felt kind of just, you know. And in general, the creator economy update was just very. Do I really like these features? Because it seems kind of like an incentive to practice all sorts of weird predatory monetization stuff. But overall, I still, I at least enjoy it. Oh, ah! Oh, god damn it! Oh shit, it's actually leaking. Oh, um, okay. Yeah, other worlds have a way better version of this, to be honest. Um, you see how it works in other worlds is that I believe a lot of them use the same prefab, but when you grab the beer, it doesn't come out until you click it. And then it flows out and, fills up the cups and stuff, and that's how it works. I definitely like that a lot more than I do this system. This system just, I don't know, it just, like, I see the idea, but yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not feeling it quite. Also, each of these is actually interactable as well, which again, big plus over the cat. That much is certain. Does this actually empty? No, it doesn't. That's kind of disappointing. They don't even fill. Again, not gonna dock too many points for this, and also real quick, I did kind of forget to talk about this, but um there are a few announcements towards the end of the stream that I do want to go over too. So I do want to just get those out of the way as well, but that's beside the point. I actually watched that movie. It's mostly good. I love how the bathrooms are fully detailed. Like, none of these work, but I, yeah, I'm pretty sure that the sinks do work. Which has always been pretty nice. Not sure what that is. This is a really big urinal. Ooh, burgundy. Wonder what's in here. Nothing. They have yeah, they have the each of the past yeah, each of the past table signs, I believe they're called. Each of them look pretty cool. You have St. Patrick's at the Pug, 5th annual. Halloween at the Pug. Definitely put a lot more creative talent into it than okay. You already know what I was gonna say there, and you know what? I just decided, you know what? No more beating no more beating down on the black cat, even though it is far far inferior to the gray pug. Now unfortunately, I don't know if you could access the kitchen. I believe me when I say I have tried numerous times. Yeah, never been able to access it, no matter what I try. I believe you need a special key or something. Not really sure where to go for that, but if anyone knows um where to get one, then please let me know. That'd be just fantastic. Oh, this is so beautiful. But now every part of this map is just gorgeous. Very gorgeous map. And you, of course, do have your secondary bar up here, which is pretty much just like the first one. Except, a little smaller, not as grand, not as, central, but still just as important. Ooh, I like this. Is that bear? Or a fox? Or I don't know what the hell that is. Ooh, there's pug coasters. And was the working pool table here in the past? I don't know. I think that's new. Because, yeah, I'm pretty much 100% sure that's brand new because... No, that was clearly not there when I've been here in the past. Also, the table arrangement was a little different. So yeah, that is brand new. Looks very well done though. And I could tell right away that, yeah, it's one of the Thrice sets. I.e. made by Big Booba Bunny Rabbit, Thry, and not by Juice, who would be the Cotton Forb pool table. Pretty much just, two competing brands of pool tables that are used by different worlds. Generally, the Thry ones seem to be more popular than the Forb ones, but I don't know. If I was gonna have a pool table installed in the Crimson Fox, which not very likely. I'm currently, still working out all the basic stuff. Like I already have, the video player working pretty much. And I already got the mirror done. All I really need now is the yeah, all I really need now is a few more detail props done. Namely just the cash register and just the cash register and the taps. And then, to figure out how to make it quest compatible, because that's going to be the hard part, is compressing all that down into a quest compatible format. And oh my god, my Wi-Fi card decided to freak out again. Again, that's what you get for, retrofitting, for half-assedly retrofitting an older Wi-Fi card onto a new PC and hoping it will work. But then again, as I have stated numerous times in the past few weeks, I literally had no better options. Like, newer Wi-Fi cards, I just couldn't get a replacement for. So, I was pretty much forced to cannibalize a Wi-Fi card off of an older machine and strap it into this one and hope for the best. That's pretty much what I was forced to do. And as you could tell, it had very mixed results. Like, it works very well when it works, but being an older card, it does have issues. Most notably with frequent cutouts and all sorts of weird stuff going on. So, yeah, again, I just didn't have a better option. So, yeah. I was just in kind of just a very bad, just sticky situation where well, not in that way. Not in that kind of sticky. I know my fan base very well. But I just didn't have I was just forced to pick the option which, worked best in my current situation, which was, just reverse engineering an old Wi-Fi card, or rather, cannibalizing an old Wi-Fi card and hoping for the best. And I especially love the floor textures. Very well done. Just again, everything with this map is just so well done. I just love it. Hmm. Wonder if they're gonna use this for something someday. Who knows? There's a blueprint of how the map actually looks. Which, honestly, looking at this, I do want to get into my big bugaboo complaint. Oh my god, my stupid Wi-Fi card. But yeah, I do want to get into my big complaint. My big complaint regarding this map. Like, the big thing that, to be honest, I really don't get with this map, and that is, why can't they make it quest compatible? You know, like, everything is there. Everything is there for a quest compatible map. So I really don't understand what is preventing them from doing it. Because, like, on the surface, it doesn't seem like something that would be too hard for a quest to handle. Like, the textures, so they have been upgraded over the years. They haven't gone too far crazy. There's literally no audio link whatsoever in this world. And creating quest versions of these models would be a cinch. So, in other words, I don't really know what's preventing them from doing it. And to be honest, based on a lot of what I've heard, I think it's a creative choice of the developer. Like, mainly because they associate Quest with a bunch of not so savory things. So they just decide not to even care, which, what the fuck? But, I'm not gonna judge. Not gonna judge. Wonder if they'll use this for Sun in the future. But yeah, overall, I do really wonder just why couldn't they questify it? Like, there is there's no reason, design or tech wise, they can't. So I don't know. It just seems like they just won't. But other than that, the Great Pug is a great map, as per its name. And here we are on the. Okay, that's actually a good picture. Onwards, my pug, to victory! Huh. There's the artist. So they did hire an external artist, which is quite different from what I do. So, you see, because I can't really commission artists that much, I usually do everything in-house. Either I request, cheapo artists to do it for free, or some of my friends who happen to be artists to do it for free. Or if it's, a personal project, I just do it myself. And in the case of all the art I use in my worlds, all that is made by hand. It is made by me. So, yeah, in other words, this is very different from, how I do it for my worlds, pretty much. Not to say that's a bad thing or anything. No, I think it's actually pretty good, but it is something at least interesting to note. The actual Great Pug group. Which there is actually an official group you could join for the Great Pug. Like, they have really taken full advantage of groups and factions. They have really taken full advantage of creator economy. They're very pragmatic and just always takes advantage of, the latest tech, the latest whatnot as soon as it comes out, which I definitely like. Not really sure what these are referenced to, but I do know these. Farmland, probably an album cover. Probably also an album cover. Very curious how they just, let all the beds out here and didn't create their own rooms for them. I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest, because, people are gonna do all sorts of things, and you really want everyone to hear that? Come on. Most clubs have their own soundproof bedrooms for a reason, but yet the Great Pug can't even do that. Though, to be fair, I think this is also another questionable creative decision. And that is one thing I'm clear about, is that though I do think this map is better, is no doubt way better than, the Black Cat, because the Black Cat is just the worst. There are some questionable decisions like this that I do kinda critique at times, because, they just, I don't know, they seem very questionable to me. So yeah, there are some things where, I do raise a few eyebrows and I'm like, yeah, I don't know about that, Great Pug, but other than that, very well done. Aw, so cute. So yeah, not everything is perfect here, but it really doesn't have to be. That's important. I don't know. So, I think now is a good time to kind of get into the announcement stuff, to get into the more serious stuff as to why, I'm kind of actually here, even though, reviewing the Great Pug is a big part of it. So, um, so, for one thing, September 15th, there will probably be no stream on, because I'll be at a certain event in VRC with my friends. Not giving any more details on it. Not yet, anyway, but, I will be at an event, and that's all you guys really need to know. And what kind of event will it be? You know what? I'll just go ahead and say it. It will be a wedding. Not gonna say anything more. I don't want you guys to, spoil the surprise, but yeah, it will be a wedding, and that's all I'm really at liberty to say right now. And so, I have to go with that. And for another thing, um there is, so you guys kinda probably figured this out, but the opening for my new world draws ever near. Not gonna give any exact dates yet because, it's highly variable on everything else going on. When I will be able to get my new laptop, when I will be able to actually finish it, all that jazz. Like, there is just a lot of stuff that could go wrong. There's just a lot of variables that, are just very, just, not nailed down yet. Just a lot of stuff they do have to be very cautious of. So, but I will say this. I will at least say that the grand opening should be pretty soon. It should be, within the next few months at least. Like, I already got most of the work done. Um, most of the world's been finished. Most of the actual modeling has been done. The video player's all set up. All I really need to do is, just have a few people behind the scenes to test it with, and a few other things, and we'll be golden. We'll be good to go. And for a third thing, yeah, Sarah Dynamite's birthday is also drawing near. Her birthday is on September 25th, so we'll probably have some prepared by then as well. But that's pretty much just a no-brainer, pretty much already known, but decided to announce it again nevertheless, just to let you guys know that, it is something that is fast approaching. And to keep you guys up to date. So, yeah. But, no, the really big one, the really big event are, the wedding and also my 100 sub celebration. Because, here's the thing. I know that a lot of people have noticed that I haven't announced anything yet on the 100 sub celebration. Like, I talked a really big deal about it, but since then, not a lot has come out. I've been pretty much radio silent. And that has to do with tech issues. Yeah, you see, this PC, as indicated by the 5 duds I had, two duds, and then one successful stream, which is this one. Yeah, this PC is very much still dying. And it seems to be that a lot of the stuff I did back then seems to have almost killed the graphics card for one, and for another, my hard drive is dying. So because of that, yeah, not only is 100 sub celebration right now just highly impractical. It's just impossible. Like, it is literally undoable in my computer's current state. So in other words, I think I'm gonna hold that one off until I get the new laptop, which is hopefully soon. I know I talk a lot about it, but really, I hope it is very soon. And my God, if it is gonna happen, if something happens, then I will just move heavens and earth to get it. I will trust me when I say that I will not let this channel die on this hard drive. I will not let all this computer's faults kill off everything I have worked so hard to build. I will not do that. I will always find a way to move forward no matter what. And if that means, having to find some ways to get the proper funds to get the replacement PC, then so be it. I am more than open to that. Sorry if I sound a little preachy there, but really, I am more than open to doing practically anything just to get the new laptop. Like, I really, I really do not want everything to fall apart just because, my PC decided to die one day. You know, I really, because I care about you guys, I care about the content I put out. This is one of the things I care most about. So because of that, it's just, I don't know. Yeah, you could pretty much get it. But yeah, if the PC, if the new laptop doesn't happen, then I'll find a new way to do that. But yeah, that's why I do not have any confirmed date for the 100 sub special, the 100 sub celebration. Is that I just need the new hardware before I can do it safely. Just because there are some things planned for it that will either be just flat out just undoable on this PC, or just will not run well at all and will have a lot of stability issues. That's my main concern. But especially the latter, because like even VRChat has started to have weird stability stuff on this PC too. like weird hard drive crashes and a bunch of other stuff going on with it now too. So in other words, it's a matter of, I feel it's a matter of when rather than if my PC will eventually die, and if that happens before I'm able to safely transfer everything off of it, then yeah, we're screwed pretty much. And it's also kind of why I've been, a lot more stressed recently is because of all the stuff going on with my PC. Like, I know why you guys could already tell that was the case, but I'm just gonna confirm it now and just say, yeah, that's very much the case. The fact that my PC is slowly dying has really got me concerned for a lot of very good reasons, I might add. Mostly the fact that I might eventually lose everything and have to start all over, or have to start all over if I don't get the new laptop. So yeah, but yeah, to run down all the announcements, September 15th wedding, September 25th is Sarah Dynamite's birthday. The world opening date is soon, and of course, the 100 sub celebration is gonna eventually come. Not in that way, but I just, I need, all the maintenance stuff done. I need the new computer. I need pretty much everything worked out as far as all the tech stuff goes and all the tech support, whatever goes, and that's when it will happen. That's when all that shit will happen. But until then, yeah, not so much. Marshmallow. Which I will say is a lot more detailed than what I put on my speaker models in my new world. Like, when designing the Crimson Fox's speaker models, all I just did was, just put down just, some models of a speaker and didn't even decide to, cover them with any audio link or any of that. Just decided to, or rather or just decided to, not even put any marshmallow or any branding on it whatsoever, and then just, call it a day. Because again, I just have a very limited budget. But damn, I am really getting a lot of ideas for where it could take Crimson Fox eventually. Once, I guess, skilled enough, and once, I actually get, well, not really skilled enough. It's not a matter of skill with me. It's more of a matter of getting more professional world designers on board that, aren't just hobbyists who occasionally dabble in a bit of world design when they have to. And then we'll really be cooking. But I don't know. That's very far into the future thing, pretty much. So yeah. But anywho, that's pretty much it for this stream. That's pretty much it for this stream. So, aesthetic-wise, the Great Pug definitely has a pretty good aesthetic. Like, the aesthetic design has always been very good with this map, and now is no different. It still looks just as good as when it first opened. Um, Level design and, gameplay, also very well done. And optimization is pretty good too. Like, it's actually really solid in all categories, pretty much. Hell, even gameplay, except for where is my goddamn quest port of this map? Because it really shouldn't be that hard to port to quest. Once again, because, all you got is just a few models, some lights, occasional particle effects, and that's it. There's, nothing that a quest can't handle here. So what gives? But other than that, I'd say this map is definitely 9.2 out of 10. Again, a lot of points docked just for not having a quest port, despite being perfectly capable of being ported to quest. Yeah, I don't know. I just never got that. But yeah, this world is definitely an S rank world. It's very good. I will say that, the barrier to entry that is the lack of a quest port, it might seem daunting, but, if you are pretty much all PC, if your group is pretty much all PCs and you only have, like a few questies, i.e., you are pretty much the opposite of my general group where it's questy, 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 then just a few PC guys, then yeah, I would definitely recommend you check this map out. It's pretty good. In fact, it is one of the best maps in VRChat period, and one of the best worlds period, and is just without a doubt one of the worlds that I really kind of started out on. Like, Organism was the main world I started out on, but this really got things rolling as well. So yeah, just very well done. Definitely recommend you check it out. So, what will we be doing tomorrow? Well, tomorrow, I don't really know. You know what? Tomorrow is maybe there will be a stream, maybe there won't be a stream. Pretty much. I cannot guarantee one or the other. Um, Generally because of the tight timings with with Wednesday now that have really killed any initiative to stream on Wednesday for now on pretty much, and that pretty much just desecrated Weird Wacky Wednesday and all these other things that I had going on. It's highly unlikely that I will actually stream tomorrow. In fact, it's a lot more likely that you'll probably just, get this and then no stream tomorrow and then a stream on Thursday instead, which will probably be Trails, since that's what I usually do on Thursdays. And also I already have OBS switched back to game capture instead of desktop capture, so that wouldn't be any really hard feat because, it would be way harder to just change everything back to desktop again and then go back to Star Rail after that. So, yeah, probably just going to be Trails on Thursday and then nothing tomorrow as far as streams go. Oh, yeah, and don't forget, no stream on September 15th. There will be a stream on September 25th. And once again, the 100 sub special is pretty much moved back until I could get a new laptop and so on and so forth. But yeah, that's pretty much. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's pretty much all you guys really need to know. Pretty much all I need to cover. Oh yeah, and one more thing. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah. Pretty soon, if I ever do beat the final boss of Honkai's second chapter, if I ever do beat that, pretty soon, we'll be going back to we'll be going back to Zenless Zone Zero and checking that out again. And also in the works is an eventual Life is Strange stream as well. That is also gonna maybe happen sooner or later, depending on what goes on as well. So yeah, two games that will definitely be looking at in the future some more. I know that the first Zenless Zone Zero stream was really mixed reception, but I don't know. I'm never giving up. I always eventually find the way no matter what. So, yeah, it started out pretty mixed, but I have confidence that will eventually that I don't know. Maybe it was just a fluke. I don't know. But yeah, we will absolutely try out Zenless Zone Zero again and give that a second try. Same with, and of course we'll also be once again looking at Life is Strange, which Sarah has been begging me. She has absolutely been begging me to play that game, and eventually finally broke down and promised her that I would. So, sooner or later we have to cover that on this channel. I'm not sure when. Probably again when I have a new PC. Just so that I don't have to worry about any of the weird stuff happening with this one. But yeah, we will absolutely be covering that sooner rather than later, I'd say. So yeah, that's another thing you have to look forward to. But yeah, so tomorrow may or may not be a stream. But Thursday absolutely will be, and it will be a trail stream pretty much. So yeah, that's pretty much my game plan for the next few days. Is stream or no stream, we'll see tomorrow, and then trails on Thursday. So yeah, but anyway, I gotta get going. Can't forever. You pretty much know the drill. So thank you all for watching this one stream. Hope you have a wonderful day, night, week, whatever, and I will see ya all on I'll see you all tomorrow for whatever I plan then. And if not tomorrow, then Thursday for Trails Through Daybreak. So yeah, good night everyone. Stay classy, everyone, and good night. And I will see you all tomorrow for wherever I plan then. And if not tomorrow, then Thursday for Trails to Daybreak. So yeah. See you then, everyone.